podcasting from Northwest Pennsylvania. You're listening to the Gen Extra Podcast, a show about Generation X, movies, technology, weird news, and anything else they feel like. Join them every Monday morning. Now, here's your hosts, Dave and Joe.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Breeze.
Hello, Dave.
Guess where...
Nice to talk to you again.
Yes. Guess where we were at?
I'm guessing on a vacation.
By the beach, boy.
Boy! Oh, terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
what part of Jamaica? By the beach.
Well, we weren't in Jamaica. We were in Outer Banks. And by we, I mean me and my wife and 27 other people. And Kerri's joining us on the show. You can say hi.
Hello.
There she is. Yeah. So, yeah, we just got back last night from spending a week in Outer Banks, which is our first time ever in Outer Banks. Have you ever been?
Oh, really? No, I have never been. I'm actually, I'm like extra curious because I had thought you had been before.
No, we've done like beach trips in the past.
Okay.
We went to Ocean City. Where else did we go?
Myrtle Beach. Clearwater.
She remembers all the stuff.
I have been to the Outer Banks as a younger version of myself, but not since we were married.
Yeah. So it's been over 21 years ago at least. All right. So, yeah, no, the Outer Banks is cool, man. It was the first thing I noticed, if you were a fan of the show Outer Banks, the Outer Banks looks nothing like the show The Outer Banks. So we found out, we knew it wasn't filmed there, but it's not even close.
Nope. Not even close?
No.
So
they film it.
Let's go. What were you expecting out of it? What disappointed you?
Well, we were expecting what we saw in the show, which was like giant, like beautiful magnolia trees, old man's beard hanging from everything. Like it was not like that at all.
The show is actually filmed in the Charleston, South Carolina area. And if you've ever been in that area, it's gorgeous there. Like just big, huge, like he said, giant trees and just a lot of really gorgeous scenery. And this was it's just a lot of seagrass and sand. There's not a lot of trees of any kind.
No, nothing.
Yeah,
like
that is a little disappointing then.
It was. And I'll bet you anybody that has been to OBX or lives there and watched that show was probably thoroughly disappointed that it looked nothing like it.
It's not even filmed there. Like, okay, that's a little weird.
It is really weird. But yeah, other than that, there was no other real disappointments. The condo we stayed in was, I think, a $2.5 million condo.
2.8 on Zillow.
Okay, 2.8.
Oh,
it had, dude. I've never been in a condo like this before. We've been in a couple different ones, and nothing compares now. Like it was unbelievably huge, dude. Would have 7 or 16.
It had 11 bedrooms.
11 bedrooms that slept.
What?
It slept everybody.
And each one was a master bedroom. They all had their own bathroom.
So full suites.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah. And like,
my word.
I think like almost all of them had like balcony access. Like so you could walk out to the balcony from your bedroom too.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite the amazing place to spend a week.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe that's something I should look into. I don't know. I heard of it. I mean, I actually never watched the show. I know that that shouldn't surprise either of you because I don't watch, I think 90% of the shows that you asked me about. Like, Breeze, did you ever see this? No.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand.
Well, I can tell you too that this is, kind of an early time of year to be going on a beach vacation. But the reason that we did that is the friend of ours who organized everything, she said, she goes this time of year every year because it is just a week or two before peak season. And the price was less than half of what they would typically charge for this house.
Almost a third.
To go like the end of April, beginning of May, it's extremely cheap.
Yeah. Now, the biggest drawback to that, if you're thinking about doing that, is the ocean is not warm yet.
Oh, a little chilly.
Oh, boy.
Chilly.
Yeah, I didn't get in it much at first. Like, I went like feet deep, and it was pretty cold. But there was one night where one day we were beaching and just having a good time down there, and had several adult beverages, and I decided that me and my friend Justin, Cooper went too. One of the other guys was there. We all went boogie boarding. Dude, oh yeah, buddy.
In a late April, early May ocean. That sounds brilliant.
So once you're in it, it is that cold that like once you're in it for a minute, you just truly go numb and it's not that bad.
Oh yeah. You don't get quote unquote used to it. You literally just go numb.
You freeze.
You just can't feel it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and dude, something else we did too, which was a lot of fun, was crabbing. Okay. I've never done it before, but on this particular beach, I'm not sure if there's like a lot. I'm sure there's a lot of beaches like this, but we have never been on one that had an abundance of crab holes. So have you ever seen a crab hole on a beach?
Yes, but I'm curious as to I'm not like define crabbing for me in that context. Like, you're like digging for crabs?
No, not really. So the crab holes are like anywhere from the size of like, your thumb to the size of a pop can. And obviously the ones that are big are housing some pretty big old crabs in them. And I saw on a show, on like a survival show one time, this person was fishing for coconut crabs and they were sticking a stick down the hole and just letting the crab bite it and they pull the crab out. So I'm like, I am going to see if that works. And it did. So we were all running around with sticks and just
sticking them down all the crab holes. It was hilarious.
Gently. We weren't trying to hurt the crab, but we were just feeling around, and all of a sudden you feel that crab bite your stick and you're like, woo, like it's kind of scary a little bit.
Now that was like we need to try to get these crabs. There was also a bunch of crabs just running all over the sand. And I grew up crayfishing like a lot. And so I would just reach down and pick them up. And everybody's like, Kerri, how are you just picking these things up? And I'm like, just pick them up right behind the pinchers and you're good. Like, you're not going to get pinched.
I'd be asking the same question. There's no way you'd catch me doing that. I'd be a little too nervous.
I picked up 0 crabs.
Yeah, he did not pick them up. I just reached down and grabbed them. Everybody was like, whoa.
No way.
We did learn a really hard lesson, though. If you stick a whole bunch of crabs in a bucket together to try to collect them, they'll
kill each other.
They're going to rip each other's legs off. It's not good.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, don't do that.
We felt horrible. It was definitely a lesson learned the hard way.
Like, you basically get your camera out and film a crab version of The Purge.
Pretty much.
Man. Yeah, it was. A couple of them didn't make it.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Well, we must have had about 20 crabs in one bucket. It was a lot.
Wow. Goodness. That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It was fun.
So there's a couple other things we did while we were there, and then we'll move on with the show here and get to some other stuff. But every beach I go to, I obsess over finding shark teeth. And
oh yes, yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, actually, one note about this particular beach again was the amount of seashells that are on this beach was incredible, like gorgeous seashells, like a huge variety. What seemed like an endless amount. Like, I don't know if it's because we were there early in the season and not a lot of people have picked them up already.
Probably.
Yeah, but dude, there was a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
But what there wasn't a ton of was shark teeth. And I swear to God, I spent every day I was down there for at least probably an hour looking for teeth and found not a one. Not one.
Sharks knew it was too cold in the water. You didn't.
No, dude. No. I assume they had like really good oral hygiene down there or something because no teeth. But no, actually, on one of the last nights we were there, my friend Justin and his son, they played a really mean trick on me.
Oh.
It was epic.
Epic for everybody else. Not so much for me. So his son runs to me. He's like, Dave's like, look what I found. He's holding this little shark tooth. I'm like, and my first reaction was, I'm like, nope. I'm like, BS. I'm like, you didn't find that. I'm like, you brought it, didn't you? You brought it down here. He's like, no. He's like, I swear I found it. I'm like, I don't believe you. And he walked away. And like a few minutes later, he comes back up. He's like, look, I found another one. And it was big. I'm like, holy cow. I'm like, that's amazing. I'm like, where'd you find this at? He's like, over there. And Justin's pointing at the ground. He's like, it was like right here. So I walk over and I look down and there's another tooth laying in the sand. And I pick it up real excited.
So excited.
I'm like yelling for Grace, our daughter. I'm like, Grace, come over here. I'm like, we found one. And Justin is just laughing his ass off. And it just came clean immediately. He's like, yeah, we put that there. I was so upset.
They bought him at the gift shop.
I'm like, you guys are toying with my emotions here. Like,
It was pretty epic.
Yeah.
To say he was upset was like a total understatement. He was like, truthfully, it was like someone just killed his dog.
So sad. But aside from all the partying that we did, just, when you're on vacation like that, especially with a bunch of friends, you drink excessively, and, we cooked a lot of the food in the house for, like, everybody kind of took turns cooking, breakfast or cooking lunch, and, we all traded off. But when you're cooking for that many people, dude, that's a ton of food. And
absolutely.
There was one night we did like an Italian feast, but the crazy one was the seafood night where we went to the store and bought crab legs and had this huge like seafood boil. And it was awesome, dude. It was so good. So much food.
Tasty. That sounds very tasty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of shrimp. And we did a tuna steak, which was actually pretty fantastic. Yeah, it was good. But the last thing I'll mention, unless there's anything else Kerri thinks about, before we went down, being at a house, one location, you're not doing anything as far as like, there's nothing on the agenda, literally. You're just going to the beach at a house.
I like those kind of vacations. I like agenda-free vacations.
Well, we're always so used to doing stuff like, cruises or, like amusement parks, or there's always like something to do. Mm-hmm. And this had nothing on the forecast for activities. So I'm like, well, I need something to keep myself occupied. So I brought a metal detector, and a few of the other guys did too. And I even went so far, and Kerri was laughing at me towards the end because I was so in on possibly finding treasure of some kind, like a diamond ring. And I bought a diamond detector to see, when
Sorry, a what?
It's a diamond detector.
Diamond detector.
Yeah, so when you find a ring that has a diamond on it, you can put this little thingamajiggy on it, and it tells you if it's real or not.
Oh, okay.
So
this isn't detecting the diamond
in
from
sand,
under
no.
the ground.
No. This is once you've already found it.
That was where that was my mental image.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is this working?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that would make a lot of people's lives much easier.
Yeah.
But I was so like convinced in my head that I was going to discover something valuable that I prepared by having the diamond detector. So after 3 or 4 days, we went out metal detecting. And let me tell you what, we didn't find shit.
That's not true. He found a spoon.
Oh, we found a spoon.
Did you hang it up on the wall in your kitchen?
I think Justin might have kept it. I'm not sure who has it, but what a disappointment, dude. Like there was 4 of us walking like down these steps over top the dunes with metal detectors over our arms, like some reality show.
It was actually quite hilarious looking at them all out on the beach, like, thinking they're all about to get rich.
You need like a slow walk each with your metal detectors, like, the preparation scene in the movie.
Yeah, right? It's got some cool music over it.
Mm-hmm.
From the loadout room, and you're just like, the Kill Bill, right? Kill Bill.
Yeah.
The girls and I in the house were feeling kind of bad for them, so we were like, we should just go out and bury a whole bunch of stuff for him to find. Like,
I would have also been very sad.
You're such a good partner.
We were feeling bad. I'm like, they're trying so hard, and they're not finding anything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
So nice of you. That's so nice of you.
It was rough. But yeah, other than that though, dude, we had a great time. I recommend OBX to anybody. It was a lot of fun.
I have one thing to add.
Oh yeah.
My favorite part of the trip was obviously just being there with everybody, and I liked the fact that we had no schedule. We could just do whatever we wanted. But my favorite thing that we actually did do was go to the 4x4 beach where the wild horses live.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah, the wild horses live down there. You cannot go on to the beach unless you have 4-wheel drive. You have to deflate your tires or else you'll get stuck in the sand. And it costs I think they said $700 to have a tow truck come pull you out.
I believe that.
Yeah. So, they're like, basically only do it if you're willing to pay to get unstuck. One of the people we were with had a big truck with, good tires and 4-wheel drive. So we all piled in the bed of the truck and drove down the beach, and we got to see some awesome horses. It was great. There was even a baby.
Little baby horse. What's a baby horse called? Baby horse?
Technically a foal.
Oh.
If it's a female, it's a filly. And if it's a male, it's a colt.
Oh.
I knew none of that. Okay.
I knew the full and the Colt. I forgot about the Philly part. Oddly enough, I should have done that, but they're from Motown, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Motown
yes,
Phillies, yes.
Yes, the Motown horses. Back again. So yeah, that was our trip. The drive down and back sucked. It was long. It was like, with stops, it was like 11 or 12 hours. It took a while.
Yeah, for Dave's listeners, he's got the bladder the size of a pea.
No.
So he has to stop and pee.
Every 90 minutes.
Yeah, which is way too often for me. I was like, can you make it like 2 hours at least? Nope.
I just want to get out of the car, too. Tired of sitting there. Yeah. I get very
Things to know when traveling with Dave.
That's right.
I will keep it in mind.
Expect to make frequent stops.
Yeah. I couldn't make it to Cleveland without stopping once.
No, that's all right.
Yeah. It's 2.5 hours there. It's not that bad.
We're so glad to have you.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on with the show then. Breeze, what did you find for National Days? I know you got some
National Days are fun. Yeah. So obviously we have today, day recording is May 4th. May the 4th be with you, Star Wars Day. So one of my favorite days, that's actually where I get most of my like texts from. Like a lot of people don't like text me for like other holidays, like Happy Easter. No, I didn't get any of those, but I got like 6 May the 4th be with yous today. So that's like family and friend group. Yeah.
You are a nerd.
Yep. And I come from a lot of nerds. Yes, we're good. So yeah, that's exciting. Not sure if we're going to watch it tonight or not. Wife's not a huge fan of the Star Wars movies. Like she's okay with them. She'll probably just fall asleep watching them. So we'll see about that.
Which would be your go-to if you did watch one?
Oh, well, okay. So of the original, like of the numerical trilogy or the numerical sets of movies, episode 1 through 9. If I were going to watch one now with the family, I'd probably do episode 7 just because my youngest hasn't seen it yet. And I think it's kind of fun. It has fun. It's cool.
Wait, which one is 7?
7 is the one with the sequel, introduces Rey and Finn. Those are the ones that came out. Was that 10 years ago? When did those come out?
Oh, you mean like the one with like Sam Jackson?
No, that's the prequels. We don't talk about those.
Oh, okay.
It's like we don't talk about prequels. No, the sequels are the ones where it takes place chronologically well after. So Han Solo, Princess Leia, Luke are all older. It takes place 30 years after the events of the original trilogy of movies.
Oh wait,
they're all adults. They're grown. They've got kids of their own.
I saw Rogue One. When does that take place?
That takes place right before the original trilogy, and that was what I was going towards, and I'm glad you said that. That actually is my go-to Star Wars movie. If I want to watch a single Star Wars movie, Rogue One. All day, every day. Just a fantastic movie.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I really like that one. I like the casting, the writing, the style. It's all good. It's a nice, condensed, concise plot. I think that's what some of the prequels and sequels really suffered from. Was they weren't concise, like tighten it up. Like it just, the first movie, episode 4,
Here he goes.
Star Wars A New Hope was really, really good. I won't rant too long, but it was good because George Lucas did not know he would make any more. He had to make a movie and he had to have an entire plot arc in one film.
He just thought it was going to be a one-time thing?
Yeah, because he didn't think he would make the money because he funded it himself. He wasn't sure that he would actually get the funding to make. He had it all written out, but he literally had to condense all of his ideas into one film because that's all he was able to fund.
Wow.
He knew that's all he knew. He wasn't going past that. He wasn't looking forward. He's like, well, I'm going to do this. But as such, the characters actually have growth and arcs, and like the plot is kind of condensed and concise, and it works better because it's not like a drawn out episode of C-SPAN. Like you're actually just enjoying it. Whereas later on in the prequels and the sequels, they already knew they were doing 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took that character development and they dragged it out across 3 whole movies. And and the fact that George Lucas can't write dialogue to save his life. But it was just so drawn out. And that's why they're just snore fests to me. It's like nothing's actually happening, right? The movement, nothing is actually propelling the plot forward. And Rogue One is like just tight. It's a war movie, right? It has a plot, it has a beginning, a middle, and end. Characters are awesome. It's great.
I have to admit, I don't know because I grew up with, 4, 5, and 6? The same ones that you grew up with?
You grew up properly is what you're saying.
Like I've seen those ones. And then I remember I watched episode 1 and I didn't like it. And I never continued watching the rest. And now I feel kind of bad about that.
You shouldn't. I think that was the wise decision. I think, honestly, you're probably no worse off for it, Kerri. I think you can live a happy life having seen the 3 good Star Wars movies and then seeing the prequel and realizing like, no.
So should I watch the sequels?
I think they're kind of fun.
No.
Dave says no. Okay.
Dave says no. I think they're kind of fun. I think okay.
All right.
Jar Jar Binks ruined it for me.
That's the prequels, dude.
That's the
prequels.
Oh, wait, what were you asking about then?
Should I watch the sequels?
Oh, the new, okay.
The ones where they're older.
I haven't seen those ones then.
The ones where they're older and they have kids. Like, I feel like I might want to watch those. Crickets.
Breeze.
No more Star Wars.
No, just like Dave. Okay, so prequels come out before the plot.
Right.
Oh, that's what the pre means?
Yeah.
My bad. I'll be honest, I was kind of spacing out through that whole conversation.
That's all right. We carried it. Don't worry.
Right.
We got you.
You were spacing out?
Yes. Oh, boom.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Okay, fun. Yes.
Well,
so that's
to celebrate.
One last. Kerri.
Yeah.
But Kerri, did you see Rogue One?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh.
Okay,
Maybe
I would recommend.
Maybe we'll watch
maybe
it tonight.
That's a good watch. Maybe that's a good watch.
He's totally shaking his head no at me.
He's making the hand across the throat gestures. No, done. Kill the episode.
Like, we're so not watching it. Don't worry.
Breeze is nerding out too much. Turn it off now.
Yeah. Well, in preparation for Nerd Day, I have prepared some Star Wars questions for you guys at the end of the show. I'll save it for the end, so in case people don't want to hear it, they can just stop listening to these questions.
As I'm sure many of them did about 5 minutes.
Right.
That's okay. All right. So that was that. Appropriately, Monday, May 5th is National Astronaut Day, which I find is a very good coinciding thing. So yeah, celebrate National Astronaut. I was actually taught by an astronaut when I was in college.
Oh, really?
He was my,
gym teacher?
Polymer. Yes, gym teacher. Yeah, polymer science. Yeah,
okay.
Advanced polymer science, polymer chemistry. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. He was like an actual astronaut, like been to space. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun.
That's pretty kick-ass, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, and then it's fun because there's so many astronauts from Ohio. Like that's because of where the NASA program took root.
That's
like
where the
John
best
Glenn.
ones grow.
Well, apparently, that's what we do. We farm them here in Ohio. There's a big astronaut farm right in the middle. No, near Marietta. No, I'm kidding. Obviously.
Did you guys ever eat astronaut ice cream when you were a kid?
Loved it.
Yes.
It's kind of good.
I loved it. I don't
get a lot of dehydrated foods.
I haven't had it in a million years, but I feel like we should try it again, see if it holds up.
Does ramen noodles count as dehydrated food? Kind of.
You
right?
just eat them without adding water, I suppose.
Oh, I guess that'd be
you wouldn't be able to reconstitute. You just have to eat them.
No.
What else is a good dehydrated food that you can eat without adding water?
Fruit.
Dehydrated fruit? Okay.
Yeah, dehydrated fruit. We get that from my dad who lives down near this Kennedy Space Center.
What's the best fruit to eat dehydrated?
Bananas?
I like
bananas?
strawberries. Oh, I like strawberries.
The strawberries to me get sour.
They do get a little tart.
I think that's kind of why I like them.
Yeah.
You got to expect that. Yeah, you can't expect the strawberry flavor.
Yeah, the bananas are awesome. I'm not sure if they're dehydrated, the ones I've had, or if they're deep fried or something.
No, they're dehydrated.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like the banana chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm buying you a small dictionary for your birthday.
Why?
Deep fried versus dehydrated.
Dude, I apologize, man. It was a long trip home yesterday. We're still feeling the effects.
It's the polar opposite.
We were actually getting delirious on the drive home though. We were just speaking complete nonsense to each other. It was pretty funny.
I get that. After a long trip, I can get that for sure. For sure. All right. Day after that, Tuesday, May 6th is National Teacher Day. And it's obviously Teacher Week, I think, all week this week. Teacher Appreciation Week.
As you should appreciate them. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. As my wife is one. So yes, definitely a cool thing. So Tuesday, May 6th, National Teacher Day. Appreciate your teachers. Say thanks. That's always good. And from a complete segue from that, non sequitur, if you will, Wednesday, May 7th is World Carnivorous Plant Day.
Venus Flytrap Day.
Name another one.
I can't.
Okay.
That's the only one I know of.
How many more? Oh, wait, there is. No. How many more are there?
There are more than 700 different species of carnivorous plants.
What? Are they all in the Venus flytrap category?
Probably related, I would think. I don't know. I have no idea.
What kind of weird ass evolution did a plant have to go through that started eating bugs?
Wait, what are the plants called in Mario? The ones that eat the chompers?
I think
chompers.
Piranha plants. They're called piranha plants.
That's right.
Is there a real piranha plant out there?
I doubt it.
No.
Probably not.
Okay. What? Google it, Breeze.
They probably all live in the rainforest or something, like somewhere exotic, crazy.
I need like the second most popular. Yeah, the second most popular carnivorous plant after Venus flytrap. Everybody knows that one.
Other carnivorous plants. Something called a monkey cup or a nepenthes.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen this one. It's like a big tube that kind of opens up in the liquid that's inside. The bugs are attracted to you because it smells sweet. And it's actually it's like digestive fluid in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't drink that if you're in the woods thinking of something tasty.
Gross.
Yeah. Yuck.
Absolutely yuck. So there we go. Definitely on my top list of ways I don't want to go is a giant carnivorous plant.
Right. I like that one in what was that movie?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
I actually portrayed that. I was the puppeteer for that show.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, I was the puppeteer behind the carnivorous plant, Audrey 2.
That's funny.
Did you have like a song and dance to do with that?
I choreographed. I mean, I was making the movements. There was someone else doing the voice because I can't sing in my life. So,
well, speaking of singing, Breeze.
Yes.
I heard you went to a karaoke party this weekend.
We did. My neighbor, for her birthday, wanted to do just a casual friend group and set up some karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, you had to everyone picked like 2 or 3 songs to prepare for. It was really fun. It was really casual. I didn't care about making a fool of myself. My kids got into it. It was a lot of fun.
Wait, that's a fun idea.
You did not sing your go-to, Breeze?
Oh, I totally sang my go-to because I don't think she would have let me come to the party if I didn't sing my go-to.
Okay, well, that's good. Kerri, I'll give you one guess. You are a fan of the show. You have heard this before. Do you remember what Breeze's go-to song is for karaoke? I'll give you a hint. The song that was made actually went to court because it was a ripoff of another song.
Ice Ice Baby?
That's it.
Yes! All right. I'm going to have to hear that sometime.
Oh, Breeze, next time you come over, we're setting up karaoke for sure.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll sing that. And I also sing Shiny.
Oh, yes, dude.
So shiny.
Yes. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, what am I going to sing? I'm like, and one of my kids was like, you should sing Shiny.
That's amazing.
Like,
I've never heard someone karaoke that before, but.
Oh, I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
I had fun doing it.
We'll make you do that one too.
That's Dave's favorite song from that movie. No joke.
I love that song.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Unquestionably.
Do you cry at any point watching Moana?
No.
We cried watching Moana too because it was painful.
Yeah, that brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Karaoke party. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh! All right, what else we got on the docket today, Breeze? We got. Let's see.
I got a couple of. I got one odd news story, and then you look like you posted a couple things to the board too.
Did I? Let me see here. Oh, okay. This one here. All right. So this isn't so much a story. I'm not even sure if it's worth mentioning, but I'm going to anyways. So, do you ever go to Subway very often? The sandwich shop? Breeze?
Sorry, do I go, what?
Are you a frequent patron of Subway, the sandwich shop?
No.
No? You don't go get a sub sometimes?
Not from Subway. There are other places I like subs from.
They have good sub places.
That's true. Yeah, we have Subway.
Yeah. Oh, no. If I'm going to get a sub, there's a place in Cleveland area called Dave's Cosmic Subs.
Already sounds better.
I like those. They're pretty good. They're a little more. They're more expensive than Subway, but they're tastier.
All right. So here's my complaint though. It's not. There's a sub on the menu. Like when you go up there on the left side, it's all the different subs: Italian sub, turkey sub, Italian BMT, whatever. There's one called the Hot Shot Italiano, and Kerri and I were getting lunch there. I'm like, oh, that looks good. And
sounds like me.
It was basically like pepperoni, salami, a couple of meats, and jalapenos. I'm like, oh, right on. Like, that sounds great. I love a spicy sub.
And me too.
So they started preparing it, and it got to the part where it slid over, and the guy's like, all right, what toppings do you want on this? Well, you know what wasn't on it when it got to that point? Jalapenos. So I was confused. I'm like, so the jalapeno sub that I got, which is the selling point of that particular sub, I have to then instruct the guy to put it on there. And it kind of bothered me. Like, if it's going to be that sub, it should show up to the station where they put the toppings on with the jalapenos on it.
I don't disagree with you. I just think that...
What if I forgot?
Well, right, but I feel like our society, there's too many people that would absolutely order that sub and then not want jalapenos on it.
Well, right, but then it was just, if you didn't want the jalapenos, it just simply became like an Italian BMT sub.
Yeah, but then you're assuming that people are actually intelligent enough to know the difference. I think your disappointment gives people too much credit. I feel like the reason that they do that at the end is because they probably have had dozens of people complain that there were jalapenos on their definitively labeled jalapeno sub.
There was even pictures of jalapenos. Yeah,
you're right. Pictures don't, because people are dumb.
Sorry, but
illiterate or not, they can still see the photo has jalapenos. Anyway, it bothered me. It bothered me.
It would bother me too, but I've just given up all hope.
Yeah. All right. What was your story that you said you found?
So you'll have to kind of take a look at it. So the headline here is kid knocks on the front door with a whip, father in custody. So I saw this on Reddit. It's a Ring doorbell cam, basically. It captured this kid, looks to be about 9, maybe 10 years old, and he's got like a riding crop, like a riding whip, and he is pounding on the front door of this residential home, and then starts smacking the door, and with this whip in his hand,
like an Indiana Jones whip,
kind of, but it's got like a crop. It's got like a riding crop.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why was he doing that?
Well, apparently he was in some kind of feud and argument with the girl who the peer of his who lived there, and was assaulting the front of this house with this stuff. So the parent, the mother, comes out and basically calmly but sternly tells him to get off the property or she will call the police. And the kid, as he went away, severely damaged their car. With this thing. So
I'm assuming now is when the adult male comes in and ends up getting in custody.
Yes. So the mother, seeing this damage, goes to the house of this kid. Again, goes to talk to the parents. Doesn't involve the police. Just goes to talk to the parents. Say, hey, this is what happened. Again, this is typical. What I would think decent choice, right? Let's just talk to somebody.
Yeah, let's not get police involved yet.
Right. Well, she gets to the door, and of course, the father of this child, the father of the whipping child, answers the door with a gun behind his hand.
Oh my God!
Behind his back. Has something behind his back, and she knows this, so she backs away. As she's backing away, she hears a loud noise.
No,
because idiot there accidentally discharged the firearm.
Oh no!
Into the floor behind him.
Wow.
So yeah, then the police get involved.
So he had finger on trigger. Wow.
He had. Yep. So yep.
Wow.
Yep. So
he came armed to the door.
He came armed to the door
when a woman walked up. Yep. Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What kind of neighborhood is this? It sounds like a horrible neighborhood.
I'm gonna find the city here.
Doubt, man.
It is messed up though, right? So I was like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
It's probably like a lovely neighborhood, and it's just a terrible family.
It probably is too.
Yeah.
Kaufman County's precinct. I'm wondering where Kaufman County is.
It's not here.
There's not a date line. There's not like a city here. It just says Kaufman County.
All right. Well, that's enough.
Texas. Oh, of course it's in Texas.
Oh, all right. Of course.
It kind of changes the narrative a bit.
Everybody answers the door with a gun in Texas.
Right.
Anyway, that was my weird news story. I just saw that today. I was like, what in the world? This is kind of crazy.
There's another story on here too. Kerri and I saw this story a while back about the this guy that bought. I'm going to pull the article up here about the casino chips. This guy bought casino chips.
Oh, yeah.
Was it on eBay or something like that?
Did we talk about this already, or did we talk about this outside of the show?
I think it was. I don't know.
I don't think it was on the show.
Okay,
Kerri's an avid listener. She would know.
Yes.
Yeah. It blurs together. Talk to you about offline and what I talk to you about on the show. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So without having to sit here and read it live on the show, from what I recall, which I could be wrong, somebody who used to work at a casino stole like $60,000 worth of chips.
Yeah.
Right before the casino was being like shut down. Like the casino was closing. And yeah, dude stole, like I said, 60 grand worth of chips and sold them online. But the problem is when the article says man loses legal bid to cash in $60,000 in chips from a now defunct New Jersey casino. So he bought them, which I don't see where it says storage chips bar. It doesn't say how much he paid for them, but he tried to cash them in for their face value.
Yeah.
And he did not win.
Because it's basically a legal argument. He's like, well, just because the casino went bankrupt, they still owe me the money because I still had the chips, and I'm entitled to that, from a bankruptcy settlement or whatever, that he would be legally entitled to that. Because I think he claimed that he like forgot about them in a safe deposit box or something like that, when he really just bought stolen chips because they're supposed to destroy them, I think.
Yeah.
When the casino goes, supposed to completely chop them up.
They said some of the chips were from like 1990.
I think oops, I just forgot about them.
Yeah.
I forgot I had $60,000 in the safe deposit banks of casino chips from a casino that went out of business.
From 30 years ago, yeah.
That's right. It's really old casino too.
Good Lord.
Craziness.
All right, let's see.
Absolutely. Well, you gotta give them props for like
duly noted. Don't buy casino chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you just want to maybe like, make something out of them as like a cool, picture frame or whatever. But
I still have some casino chips, like some $5 chips from my first trip to Vegas when I turned 21. Just because they're fun. Like,
souvenirs.
Casinos might not be anymore. Souvenirs, yeah, exactly.
And you'll never forget how much it cost.
Well, right. And honestly, it's probably cheaper than a lot of souvenirs I could get.
Right.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
Way cheaper.
So there we go.
All right. So I think we may not make it to the hour mark for the show, but I want to jump into some trivia here.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's great.
Before we hit the Star Wars trivia, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of some general trivia, some pop culture stuff.
Oh, okay.
Wet the beak a little bit before we get into it.
As long as it's not about Shawshank Redemption, we're okay.
Yes, Breeze. Number one, what year did Shawshank Redemption come out? You'll never forget, will you?
No, 1972. No kidding. I'm kidding.
Come on, man.
What? That was my terrible list. It's a 94 film, and it's ingrained. I think it's actually like etched into part of my brain at this point. I'll never forget.
I would assume after that debacle.
After that terrible gaffe.
Yes.
Moving on.
All right. Number one here on some pop culture trivia. This is for both of you.
This is just first to answer?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What boy band released the hit single, I Want It That Way?
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Ooh, Kerri edged you out. Sorry, Breeze.
Yeah. No, it's okay. She did.
Yeah. You can take that.
If I'm going to lose,
take that statement
I'll lose with.
You're going down, sucker.
All right. Question number 2. Who wore a meat dress?
Lady Gaga.
Kerri.
Yep. Oh, yes. Very well done. My brain was a little slow on that one. I did know it, but it was slow.
All right, here we go. Which TV show, first airing in 2000, put strangers together in a house under constant surveillance?
Brother.
Oh, I think Breeze got you. Mm-hmm. I heard the B come out of his mouth first. All right, here we go. Number 4. What was the name of the fictional coffee shop where the characters in Friends...
Central Perk.
Central Perk.
Oh.
Now, she's in the studio with you, so there's a delay.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't think the latency is that bad.
I know.
All right, here we go. Question number 5. Who interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance
Kanye.
speech?
Kanye West.
Wow, dude, she's smoking you.
I'm saying it at the same time I'm hearing her, but that's okay.
Oh.
Are you really?
It's double latency. It's all right. I don't care. It's fun. Let's do it.
Okay. all
We're
right.
just going to say I'm smoking them anyway.
Yeah.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
For me.
Totally are.
All right, here we go. Which
Smoke me like a
which viral song and dance took over the internet in
Cuban
2000?
shuffle.
What'd you say?
Cuban shuffle.
That is incorrect. In 2012, with the phrase "Oppa Gangnam Style."
Gangnam Style?
Well, that's
Thanks, Chat GPT. Wow. Yeah, it's like which Metallica song?
Is about a
ship
Sandman.
sank
Yeah,
in the movie Titanic.
Oh my god.
yeah. There you go. All right, number 7 here. What HBO series based on books by George R.R. Martin?
Game of Thrones.
Breeze. All right, there's still a chance to tie, I think. All right, number 8. What 2007 iPhone app became the first to popularize short form video sharing with
Chive?
Musically?
with looping clips videos?
Was it the Chive? It's not the Chive.
No. I know this.
That's
Oh my
not-
god,
that's
they
not
were
right.
like little 3 or 5 second.
I believe they were 7 seconds.
Oh my god.
Vine.
Breeze
damn
got it.
That was right.
Wow.
I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, here we go. Who played Ellie Woods in the 2001
Reese
film?
Witherspoon.
Oh,
And it's Elle Woods.
Oh, it's not Ellie?
No.
Yeah. No, it's just L.
My bad. All right, here we go.
Good.
Number 10, Breeze, you can only get one closer. You cannot win.
Honorable mention.
All right, here we go. What is the name of the artist who painted the famous album cover for Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Who the hell is ever going to know?
I have no idea.
I'll give you his first name. Let's see if you know his last
Vincent
name.
Van Gogh.
That is
my
incorrect. George
Clooney.
Costanza.
Condo. What an awful. That's terrible.
No clue.
All right, new.
All fine except for that last one.
Yeah.
All right, new last question.
Lame.
In the movie Seven, what was
What's
in the box?
The head. His wife's head. Gwyneth Paltrow's head, I guess.
Spoiler alert.
Mhm.
What's in the box?
All right, here we go.
It's in the-
All right, now we're moving on to the May the 4th be with you trivia day.
This is where
Oh,
you're going to
no.
kill me.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Gonna
see.
dust off my brain a little bit here.
Please. Breeze, you're going to smoke her.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I would get 0 out of 10, probably.
Oh, great.
All right, here we go.
All right.
What is the name of the planet where Luke Skywalker grows up?
Tatooine.
Endor? Oh,
That's one for Breeze.
yeah, I don't know.
All right. What is Princess Leia's message to Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New
Help
Hope?
me, you're my only hope.
That's 2 for Breeze.
You might as well just give him 10.
What is revealed to be Luke's... who is revealed to be Luke's father in The Empire Strikes Back? Kerri, go!
Darth Vader.
Kerri got one.
All right.
All right. What is the name of the icy planet?
Off.
Oh, Breeze.
Yeah.
Good God, man. I need multiple choice and sounds like... All right, here we go. What species is Chewbacca?
A
A
Wookiee.
Wookiee. Go Kerri.
Was that a latency problem there?
Kerri can get that one.
Okay, all right. All right, here we go. Who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Princess Leia
Ah, yes, Breeze.
chokes him out.
Chokes him out.
That's
like
right.
an MMA fight.
I love watching his tongue go back and forth.
Oh, I know, right? Fun fact, it took 10 different individuals to run that puppet.
No kidding.
Well, it was huge.
Yep.
The other thing wasn't
10
real?
It was more real than it was in the prequels, let's put
Right.
it that way.
Oh, dude. Those were so bad.
CG Jabba the Hutt,
the worst, dude. He moved around like a big slug thing. It was stupid.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah.
Gross.
All right, here we go. Number 7. What color is Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi?
Blue.
Green.
That is a point for Breeze.
Yep.
Green.
I just went with blue because it was the first color I saw right behind your head.
Oh,
It's blue. It's blue at the start, and then when he loses his hand in Empire, he loses the lightsaber.
oh.
And he crafts the green one for Jedi.
Wow.
Oh, he built that one.
He built it. Yeah, there's a line from Vader. I see you have constructed a new lightsaber. Your training is complete, etc.
Oh, that's part of the training course? Make your own?
Yes, standard Jedi training involves making your own lightsaber.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Number 8.
Okay, going on.
All right, number 8. Who said it's a trap?
Oh, Admiral Akbar.
How do you know this?
Because I'm a nerd. We've just discussed this.
Do we need to go over it all again?
As I'm saying these things out of my mouth, I'm like, part of my brain is just sinking into my chair going, Breeze, you're such a nerd. Breeze, you're such a nerd.
All right, he's going to miss one on purpose just to not be quite so nerdy. All right, what is the name of the moon where the shield generator from the second Death Star is located?
Oh, Kerri knows this one.
Endor.
That is correct.
I wasn't sure if that was the right answer. I was going to yell it, and I'm like, no, I already said that once, and it was wrong.
No, but it was right this time, so
Okay,
you're good.
There we go.
All right, here we go. In a New Hope, what was the name of the smuggler who owns the Millennium Falcon before Han Solo?
Lando Calrissian.
Lando!
He was the best part. You know, he was absolutely the best actor in the Solo movie, the Han Solo movie. Glover. Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Plays Lando.
Okay.
The movie should have been about him. So good. He was such a good actor for that.
I have some more.
Good.
I have a few more.
Keep going.
This is where I asked ChatGPT, I said, make them a little harder.
Okay.
And I'm out.
Yep. What is the full designation of the stormtrooper that Obi-Wan Kenobi uses a Jedi mind trick on in A New Hope? Dear God. Okay, maybe we're not going to do these ones.
Well, wait. The mind trick, he mind tricks one, but then there's a different one in New Hope, which is TK421, but that's not Obi-Wan Kenobi that mind tricks him. So if ChatGPT is telling you TK421,
that is correct.
Yeah, that's the only one that's named by his call sign, but that's not Obi-Wan Kenobi. GPT has it wrong.
Okay.
TK421 is I'm going to shut up because I'm going to nerd out too much and I'm going to put Dave to sleep.
Please.
He's drooling right now. You should see it.
All right,
No,
you know what we're going to do? We're going to change it up a little bit here for the end.
Right.
I'm going to give Kerri the edge.
Okay.
These questions are about Harry Potter.
Oh, dun dun dun. Are you a Harry Potter fan?
I am, absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, here we go. Last set of trivia questions for this show. Kerri, good luck.
Yeah.
All right, what is the name of the vault at Gringotts where the Philosopher's Stone was kept?
I want the falafel stone, please. Can I have that
the falafel stone?
The falafel stone at Gringotts.
Yes, at Gringotts.
I don't know the name of the vault.
It's vault. Oh, is it 621?
Ooh,
No.
you're actually on the right track.
421?
You guys are both wrong, but
1622.
well,
Vault 620 something, but I
don't
forget
remember.
I'm going to give that to Breeze because he was closer without going over.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It was 713.
Oh.
Nobody would
geez,
remember that. All right, these are a little bit easier.
Okay.
All right, who was the Half-Blood Prince?
Snape.
Snape. Oh my
Breeze.
God.
Breeze, good job. All right, here we go. What magical creature pulls the carriages to Hogwarts?
The Thestrals?
Yes. Wow. Impressive.
Yes. Good one. Faster than I got
can
there.
see them too.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say kestrels, but that's.
I would have given that to you. I would have said test. No, I'm just kidding.
Falafel. The falafel
Yes,
stone.
the falafel stones.
Gringotts. All right, go ahead.
All right. What form does Hermione's, what is that thing? Patronus take?
An otter?
Oh, that's right. I would have never guessed that.
Wow. Okay, I forgot that entirely. Good job, Kerri.
Thanks.
What was the name of Hagrid's giant half-brother?
Gork?
Garp.
Kerri said Gorp. You said, what'd you say?
It's Garp. It's
I got to give that one to Breeze. It's Grop with an R.
Grop.
I think.
Graw.
You know what? You guys are both wrong. Nobody gets a point.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What spell?
Oh, no.
I hate this spell. All right, here we go. It's the only one he knows.
Expelliarmus.
God, you don't have the answer. You don't have to read it.
Gotta do that. I'm like, it's going to go one of two ways. It's going to be Harry's go-to of Expelliarmus, or it's going to be the Avada Kedavra one.
When he said it's the only one he knows, I'm like, oh, it's definitely.
Come on, Harry. Learn a new spell.
He gets really mad at Harry about that.
I kind of want to share why. Yeah, absolutely. I kind of want to share something. So Jason Isaacs, who plays Lucius Malfoy, and also is in White Lotus season 3, which I believe you guys are watching.
Yes.
Yeah, we finished it. It was excellent.
It's so weird to see him in that role. Anyway, fun fact is in the second movie, when Dobby gets freed and Lucius Malfoy pulls out his wand, he actually prepares Avada Kedavra, which is like way off canon. Like, wait, was he about to just flat out kill Harry Potter? It's the only spell that Jason Isaacs, as the actor, could remember.
Oh,
so he ad-libbed it.
Oh,
so that was why he was like, "Yeah, I totally tried to kill 12-year-old."
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Hey, he seems like a cool guy. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, let's see. What was the name of the potion that grants good luck?
Felicia something.
It's something liquid gold.
It's liquid luck.
Liquid luck.
But it's got a Latin name to it.
Breeze is closer. He's on the right track.
Something.
Yeah, Felix Felicius.
Oh
yeah,
Felix Felicitas. Yeah, that's it.
All right, you got that one.
Good job, Breeze.
All right, a few more here. Here we go. Who kills Bellatrix Lestrange in the Battle of Hogwarts?
Molly Weasley.
Neville? Oh shit.
Breeze. Smoking.
Molly Weasley, not my daughter, you bitch, and she smokes her.
She does.
That's right.
It is a great moment in that movie.
Okay, here we go. What does the what's the mop called? Marauders? Oh,
the Marauders map.
Marauders.
Marauders.
You got it. The mop.
Not a mop.
Dude, I'm sorry. This is really fine print.
Oh,
I'm struggling over here.
You got to read the mop to get the falafel stone out of Gringotts.
I don't like this question anyways.
The Marauders map is what?
I don't know. I can't. This is too long of a question. All right, here we go. Number 10. Who was the head?
But go ahead.
Who was the headmaster of Hogwarts before Dumbledore? This is a deep question here.
I don't remember.
Armando Dippet.
I was right.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that?
He said dip it.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn,
Dip
Breeze.
real good.
Dip it real good.
Damn, Breeze. That is impressive.
I'll
say
is
that.
incredibly impressive.
Chamber of Secrets, the flashbacks to young Tom Riddle.
Yeah, I just didn't remember his name. That's like...
I just read the book to my kid, my 7-year-old, like a month ago, so it's fresh in my brain. So that's the reason it's there.
Yeah, that was impressive. Let's see, let me tally everything up here.
He killed me. You don't even have to count.
Yeah,
what was the mop question? Can you tell me what the mop question was that upset you so much?
Yeah, let me hang on. I'll see if Kerri can read this.
I was going to say, do you want me to try?
I do. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, I scrolled way up. Number 9.
Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so I might not be able to.
That was my problem.
What does the Marauders mop?
You said, oh wait.
I did it on purpose.
Damn it. I'm like, you messed up too.
What does the Marauders map insult Snape with when he tries to use it?
Oh, something about his large nose. He should keep his particularly large nose out of other people's business.
Yeah, so that is extremely close. It says, Mr. Mooney presents his compliments to Professor Snape and begs him to keep his abnormally large nose out of other people's business.
That was close enough.
No, you had it right fully.
Wow.
Too fun.
Color me impressed, guys. That was impressive. You guys killed that. Killed it.
And you stayed awake while reading the Star Wars trivia. I'm very proud of you.
Yep. I'm going to go grab my Marauder mop.
Yeah.
Get some falafel.
Grab some falafel.
I've never had falafel, ever.
The next time you visit, I'll take you to some really good falafel up the street. No joke.
Okay.
Is there? What is falafel? What is it?
It's Middle Eastern something.
Oh.
It's basically deep. I don't want to say it's deep fried, but it's like fried like a bean sprout mix. It's really tasty. It's really, really good.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like
in.
soft and crunchy. It's easy to mess up. It's easy to really make it really dry.
Is it spicy?
No, not well. It could be, but it's what you put with it that adds the spice to it.
Okay.
It's more like protein base. It's really good. We'll take you there next time you come visit.
I'm
we'll
in.
take you
I'll try some falafel stone.
Yeah.
Falafel stone. Yes.
Right.
David Breeze and the falafel stone. All right,
Yes.
let's go.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. Thank you guys for checking us out again, and we'll see you next Monday.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye-bye.